What's up, y'all? This is your studio guru, Rae-Sjan, back again for another great review. And you know what? I got something good for everybody out there who's looking for a budget-friendly and flexible microphone to start off your recording journey or to add on to your recording setup. This here is the Behringer B2 Pro microphone. It's a dual-diaphragm mic, and what can I say? It comes with some great accessories, some awesome features, and retails for about 4,000 bucks. Now, looking into the box of the B2 Pro, you'll be happy to see that the first thing you get is this beautiful carry case here. So, you know what I'm saying? You have to make sure they at least met the mission, they understood the assignment when it comes down to looking official everywhere you go with the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the bag. But at least your microphone will also be safe. But yeah, it's because we got the bag. Looking inside the bag, we get the beautiful Behringer B2 microphone. You also get a shock mount, and you get a windsock. One thing I can give you awareness about that is not included in this box is a microphone stand, of course, and an XLR cable. You might want to pick those up on your way out after you've picked these. So, moving on to the B2 microphone. This is a long body microphone built from satin, nickel plated brass. I cannot tell you guys how much I've had to rehearse saying that right, but for you, I got it right. Yeah, man, it feels really solid. It's got a single layer of metallic material here on the grill, and it really doesn't bend that much at all. Even under a bit more than usual pressure, it's really solid. So I'm happy about the build quality personally. You've got a couple of switches here around the mic that make it really flexible. You've got your low cut switch here. You've then got a pad switch with a flat and minus 10 dB option. And then on the front, you've got a polar pickup pattern switch. That allows you to adjust the sensitivity in terms of where your mic picks up its sound from. So for example, if you're into recording, voiceovers, stuff like that, you'd want to use the cardioid pattern more often because you want to focus all the attention on the front of the microphone. However, if you're doing like a podcast or a meeting or something where you've got maybe two people sitting on either side of the table, you'd want to use the figure 8 because that'll then open up the sensitivity of the microphone from the front and the back of the mic. So two people sitting on either side of the table, caught perfectly. Now, if you're recording like a meeting or you're just trying to catch some ambience, forest sounds, sound of a city, anything to work with like background music or something like that, omnidirectional, that's your pick. Because in that case, the sound gates will be open from all directions, 360-degree sensitivity, and you'll be able to know exactly what's happening in all directions for your recording. So moving on to the sound of this microphone. Yeah, it's not really the best microphone on the market, but it does sound good. I can tell you though, that it's a bit more emphasized on the higher frequencies. It's very high frequency heavy, so I would definitely suggest that you use the windsock just to block off all of those plosives and sibilants. One thing I can say, just to add on to that, is that sometimes the windsock can create a bit of a, a bit of a bassy sound and kind of kill those highs a bit too much. So if that doesn't work for you, another recommendation I would definitely ask you guys to get along with this case is a pop filter, because a pop filter will at least help you to block those plosives without necessarily killing the high frequencies that you have there, which influence the air and the openness of your voice. This microphone is pretty much like it's like an entry-level microphone, but with a bit of salt and pepper on it. Sure, it's not Aromat, but for a beginner, someone who's looking to get into the game or actually start their whole sound engineering journey officially, this would be a great mic for you because it gives you a lot of experience. I feel it's very flexible, so you'll go through a lot of trial and error in terms of learning how to use mics, learning which mics sound good, and then obviously different type of intricate things like placement, proximity, and all of that jazz, right? So yeah, my final thoughts on the B2 Pro. It's a great mic, man. I really think that this mic should definitely be picked up from people who are looking to still kind of lift off. I really also think that there's a lot of people out there who might have a complete radio setup or a complete studio setup and would work well with the flexible mic like this. I mean, the polar pickup patterns on a mic with this price range, mad plus, because I can tell you there's a bunch of really cool mics out there that are worth the buck, but I'd still pick this one over those simply because it's very flexible, has all the features that all these other great mics have, and dude, it sounds great, can't complain. So that there is my review on the B2 Pro from Behringer. Nice shout, Behringer. I think they took a step back from all the trimmings, extra high-cost metallic materials. You pretty much gave us something that we can work with, you know what I'm saying? One for the gents. Shout out. So guys, hit me up. Let me know, what are your thoughts on the Behringer B2 Pro? Have you had a chance to try it? Do you have it? What is your review? What are your views? If there's any other gear or equipment that you'd like to check out from Marshall Music, please don't hesitate to just go check out the website at www.marshallmusic.co.za. And of course, catch us right here on the Facebook pages and all the social media platforms as well. We'll be right here to give you guys more information, more reviews, and more insight about any information or any gear that you're trying to get your hands on. All right, before my tongue loses itself, I'm gonna check you guys next time. This is your boy Rae-Sjan. See you on stage.